Hey guys, Mike down here coming to you live from the Providence office in downtown Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, with the one and only Flavour Taigen. We are going to be talking about the fiasco from Saturday night, the game clinching opportunity, the sweep opportunity that just didn't happen. Flavour, what's your take? What did you see, Tags?
Okay, well, I do want to start this by pointing out I did say John Tavares anytime goal scorer.
You did say that.
And he netted one.
He did. That was a good call. Now, what might not have been a good call?
Was the gentleman sweep I've been talking about?
You did not reference gentleman sweep. You said
I didn't not
Leafs in four. I think it was, wasn't it, I have three words for you? Leafs in four. Maddie, can you rewind the tape? Let's throw to it right now.
Well, I got three words for you, Mike. Leafs in four.
We can still win in four. I really wouldn't count the last game we just played.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it does. But I still think the gentleman's sweep is in play. We're at home tonight.
What's the gentleman's sweep? What are you talking about?
It's when you're much better than them, but you let them win one. You're like, here you go. Here's one at home for you. We know you haven't been in the playoffs in 30 years. Here's a home playoff game.
I don't want to sit here and start complaining about it. But the idea that John Tavares gets clipped in the face,
high elbow,
goes down, high elbow, no call.
No call. Then
a couple seconds later, we get this power play, and the league pulls him off for concussion scouting. He's our net front presence. He's the guy that we put in there.
He's the face-off guy. He's the face-off
guy too. We had a 4-minute power play in overtime, and we couldn't do it.
Yeah,
it made me, I'm standing, I'm going, we got this, it's over, I'm cheering. And then it was lackluster, it was lame-o, there was no urgency, there was no, it's like we have 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes, we can do a lot in 4 minutes. So they just kind of coasted for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
There was, Matthews hit a post, but he shot the puck. Yeah. It just wasn't crisp. There wasn't boom, 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 throwing pucks.
Well, and in a 4-minute power play, the rules are you get an extra timeout in overtime. Okay, you get an extra timeout. I think Berube mismanaged the 4-minute power play. He had our top line out there for the first minute, okay, but our second line played a minute and a half of that 4-minute power play in a series clinching overtime. I think
our second unit, second power.
Yeah. I think you play the top line the whole time.
I didn't notice that. Good call.
I think you play the whole, and then you take your timeout halfway through. 30 seconds, give your guys time to rest, get the top unit back out there.
Well, and here's the problem, right? We know the playoffs are all about momentum. And they're all about, so Ottawa got one.
Yep.
If they come to Toronto and they steal one tonight.
I'm worried about 7 if that happens.
They're going 7.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
If they win tonight, it's 7. If we win tonight, we get time off and a break and everybody gets to heal a few bruises and we wait and we watch Florida kick the living daylights out of each other. They're throwing so many illegal hits. There's concussion city coming out of that league.
Yeah.
We just have to wait
100%.
and see what those guys do in that series and let them kill each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be but we have to get through. We have to show that we can put the nail in the coffin, the heel in the throat, however you want to say it. Tonight's the night. It has to get done.
It has to get in tonight.
So what's the score? Are we thinking big win? Tight win? Are we going OT again for the 4th time?
I don't think we're going OT again. I think we're going 5-3 good guys. I think we're going 5-3 good guys.
You got any calls for the betting community?
I've been thinking about this a lot. The game was a couple days ago. I was busy yesterday fulfilling my duties, keeping democracy alive. So I've had time to think about this. How about Max Domi?
Again?
Again? What do you mean again? He only scored a couple games ago.
Yeah, he scored the game winner, the OT winner.
I think Max Domi. I think Max Domi's a good bet on a goal scorer. We need some kind of offense.
You know what I think?
From the 3rd and 4th line.
Big game by Austin Matthews.
He has to have a big game.
I think he's going to just have a big. I think he rested, didn't play in practice. Yeah. And I think he's going to come out and be like, "I'm the new captain. I am the captain now." That's
confident?
what he's saying.
Are you confident going 2 goal scorer Austin Matthews? The odds are crazy on that. Really?
Yeah, I say Austin gets 2 goals tonight.
Okay. Great.
And maybe even an apple.
Really? A 3-point night for Pappy.
3-point night for Matthews. He needs to put his mark on this series as the new captain. Things
Yep.
are different with this team and in the playoffs. And if he wants to solidify that, he comes tonight. And he plays big boy hockey.
Providence PTBO office player of the game
Oh, from the last
from
game?
game 4.
Jeez, I don't know. I mean, I was watching OEL a lot.
Okay.
I really like our defense right now. I'm not really like...
I was going
There's,
OEL.
there's nobody... Were you?
Yeah, I was.
There's not a lot of guys on the offensive side that I'm like that intrigued by every... Because we see it all season.
Yeah.
But the way our defense is stepping up,
Yeah.
every game it seems like a different guy is like, yeah, we have a great
Yeah.
defensive core now.
Yeah, I was
and they're
in-
not getting hurt, thankfully.
No.
Knock on
No.
wood. Like it seems to be... I liked his game. He was heavy on the bodies. He was getting shots off. He got the tying goal. He was like moving the puck well. It was great.
It was honestly excellent. It's excellent to see, and he has experience in the playoffs. He knows when to pinch. He knows when not to pinch. No Sandbagger's
won the
present, but Sandbagger player of the game or Sandbagger of the game.
You know, I liked the idea of Pacioretty going in, and I liked the idea because I'm like another big body. He's
Yep.
going to be hard. He looked a little slow. He
He-
looked like
yeah.
he was a bit behind the play. I liked his size, and I liked, he worked the walls okay.
Yeah.
But his back check
Yeah.
is like, wow.
It's been disappointing, and I'm glad you said him because now I can go with my second Sandbagger of the game. I'm gonna go Mo.
Get out of here.
He had
What are you talking about? You leave him alone.
3 costly turnovers,
Don't you-
including the one to the overtime winner.
Oh, so the one game he doesn't score. You pick on my captain.
It wasn't he.
You leave Morgan Riley alone.
A couple turnovers that I didn't like. He looked a little rushed in the D zone at times to get the puck out. So instead of he could have been calming the play down.
You don't talk about my Morgan Riley like that.
It's just unfortunate. But
I don't want to end it like that. I'm not going to let you end this segment on picking on my Morgan Riley. So we're calling tonight. We're both calling Leaf win.
Yeah.
Series is over.
Series
I'd say
is done.
Matthews is just going to come with a dominant game.
Okay.
Do you have anybody on your... Like, I would have liked to seen Robbie come back in because at this point, I think they've already ruled him out as the extra.
Yeah.
But he always comes back from being sat and gets a goal. We need a couple goals right now.
We do.
And it would be smart to have him come into the lineup. Maybe Ponte gets to sit a game, or maybe McCann isn't. I loved Bobby McCann on the second line when he was with Tavares and Willie, and he changed it in the second period.
Yeah.
Berube put McCann on the second line, and I was like, finally, he's back there. And McCann was flying, and he lasted 2 shifts. And they put him back down under the third.
The only reason I wouldn't take Bobby out of the lineup is his
Bobby.
speed. He's the fastest. He's one of the fastest guys on our
But he's
team.
not using it.
Yeah,
He's not doing anything
but it's
in
there.
this series.
It's there. That's the thing. It's there. If we need it, it's there.
Okay, quickly, let me ask you this. When I watch some of the other series, the frenetic pace, the way guys are skating, the way they're hitting, the way the passes, quick. I feel like it's all the up-and-coming teams that are playing like that. All the young guys.
Yeah.
The Habs, the Sens, the Blues, just the Minnesota team.
Yeah.
Like all the guys that are up against giants, they are such fast players.
They are.
But they are... There's a lot of turnovers, there's a lot of mistakes, there's a lot of this. But they play like the Leafs played like 5 years ago when we were like just run and gun will outscore you. And now it feels like we're playing more like Washington and Vegas and Tampa. And we're like sitting back a little bit more. We're being a little bit more deliberate in our play. We're a bit bigger, we're a bit heavier, we're a bit older, so we're not as fast. But man, it's fun to watch that fast
It is. And
hockey.
I'll tell you this, as a previous high-level hockey player myself, personally, it's our time. Toronto, they've played some games in the playoffs, and sure, the fast-paced bang, 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 bang,
Fun to watch.
Fun. Longevity of it. Can you be fast the entire playoffs?
I don't know. Ottawa Montreal seem to be, those Montreal games.
Yeah, but
that's got to be the best barn in the league.
But it's 3-1 Washington.
Yeah, true.
So
the whole East is 3-1.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole West is 2-2.
Exactly. So does that fast work, or is the Leafs, playoff experience? I know the team's still young and everyone, still thinks they're new to the playoffs, but it's like this core 7 years straight in the playoffs together.
I know. And what's funny is that like all the other series that are 3-1, everyone is like, Yes, I mean, it's time,
Yeah.
and they're going to go nail the coffin, and these guys are ready to go. Except for the Leaf series, everyone is going, I don't know, 3-1, stuff could be coming, who's nervous? Well, like, we have dug ourselves a grave where everyone doubts
exactly.
us, and every other 3-1 series is over.
It's done,
And-
except for Toronto.
But except for Toronto's, where everyone is going, there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance.
100%.
So tonight is the night. Boots and throats, it's over.
Done.
We're calling it.
4-1, gentlemen.
If you need us, we are at providenceptbo.com. We're downtown, open 10 to 5, Monday to Saturday. We hope to see you down there. Tomorrow, we'll be wearing Leaf hats and high-fiving with a victory to seal the deal.
Free brews?
No.
Okay.
We can't do that.
Sorry, guys.
We're not doing that.
Sorry.
We're out of here. Peace.